Are you waiting around hoping, wishing that your avoidant ex comes back with a renewed vigor to repair the relationship and fix themselves? If you are hoping for this, you're definitely not alone. People who have never been discarded by an avoidant don't truly understand what it is that you're going through. You felt like you finally met your person. You felt like you were finally seen, that you had met your true partner, your lifelong person, your soulmate even. There was a chemistry and a connection that was out of this world. And then suddenly it's over. It's over in the blink of an eye. You get blindsided. They tell you that they can't give you what you need, that they're not ready for a relationship. Vague excuses like that, and they run for the hills. And you are licking your wounds, probably blaming yourself, wondering what the hell happened. You're not alone. You're definitely not alone. But understand, this is the consequence of falling in love with somebody who is emotionally unavailable. Somebody who has built a castle wall around their heart. They don't let anybody in, and unfortunately, that also means you were not allowed in. They learn from a young age that emotional intimacy leads to abandonment. It leads to rejection. It leads to a loss of independence. They fear emotional intimacy, so they push partners away, especially healthy, emotionally available partners that truly love the avoidant. Those are the ones that they run from the most. It's a very, very painful experience. Avoidants, well, they are capable of change. They absolutely are, but they have to want it. They have to want it badly enough to be willing to self-reflect and do the work. Those are very painful things for them to do. They're very difficult for an avoidant to do because avoidants spend a lifetime suppressing and bottling up their emotions. They spend a lifetime running from their problems rather than facing them. And self-reflection, which is required for meaningful change, requires that they face their feelings, figure out where their feelings are coming from, see where they've gone right, see where they've gone wrong, and take accountability for their actions. Now, what often happens is that people are in love with the potential of the relationship, with the potential of what the avoidant could be and the potential of who the avoidant could be. But in reality, you are in a relationship with the behaviors of the person. You're not in a relationship with their intentions or their potential, because you're in a relationship with how they treat you now. Are they pushing you away? Are they gaslighting you? Are they stonewalling you? Did they cheat on you? Did they ghost you? Did they discard you? Because those are the actual tangible behaviors that they actually displayed to you, the way they actually treated you. Yes, the early love bombing version was so alluring, but keep in mind, the avoidant, well, all those emotions early on in the relationship were flowing out before the relationship got real. It was the shared fantasy. Once the relationship got real, that's when the avoidant got scared, and that's when they ran away. Something triggered their fears, something that signified that the relationship was truly progressing and getting real. So all that remains is the potential of what could be, not the reality of what it actually is. So if you are waiting for this person to change, you may be putting your hopes and bets on somebody else, hoping that they take care of themselves while neglecting your own emotional wants and needs. It's important to take care of yourself because you do deserve to be treated better than somebody who will just drop you like a rock. You deserve somebody who is emotionally available for you in return. You deserve somebody that would never blindside you like that because you would never do that to somebody else. Now, if you're determined to give this person a chance, it's understandable. But again, you're in the relationship with somebody's behaviors, not their intent. So what's their behavior saying? Are they actually working towards meaningful change? Are they going to therapy? Are they owning their attachment style? Are they owning their past behaviors? Are they taking accountability? Are they doing the actionable work that's required to heal and to change? Or is there no evidence that this person is working on themselves and you're just living with the wishful fantasy that they do change? It's important to see reality for what it is, not for what we hope it to be. Because If this person is going to change, they need to show it through their actions. True trust is built when somebody's words match their actions. If the avoidant promises you the world but then discards you, did their words match their actions? Did they follow up with what they promised early on? Or did they actually let you down? Did they show you that their words don't match their actions? Again, pay attention to the behaviors of this person, not just their intent or not just the potential. Because if you continue to hold on to potential with somebody who is showing you repeatedly that they're not willing to do the work to be a healthy partner, you are setting yourself up for heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. And you do deserve so much better than that. You really do, because you would never have done that to them. And there are plenty of emotionally available people out there. It may feel like there's not, but there's plenty of them, because you know what? Take a look at yourself. If you're an emotionally available person, your own existence is proof that people like you exist. Would you rather spend your time and energy hoping for someone to change who's showing no evidence that they're actually going to do the work? Or spend that time and energy becoming the healthiest version of yourself that you can be, and be ready and available for a healthy partner to come along who treats you the way that you actually deserve? Are you spending your time and energy learning red flags, learning from your mistakes, learning to hold boundaries, learning to hold yourself accountable for holding your boundaries? Spending the time to take care of yourself both physically and emotionally. Are you spending your time doing that, or are you spending your time hoping that somebody else does the work that they need to do? The only person that you can rely on for that is yourself. You need to take care of yourself. It's like flying in an airplane. You have to secure your own oxygen mask first before you can help others. So taking care of yourself is very important. And remember, the other person's behavior is indicative of whether there's even potential for meaningful change or not. If they're not doing the work, there is no actual evidence to indicate that this person is going to give you a different relationship the next go around, or the next go around after that, or the next go around after that. Now, if they're doing the work, by all means, it's still always a risk because this person has shown you what they are capable of, but it's certainly up to you to decide whether that risk is indeed worth it or not. That's your decision to make. Nobody can tell you otherwise. But it is important to look within, make sure that you are taking care of yourself, and pay attention to the behaviors of the other person. Because if they discarded you, those are red flag behaviors. Don't ignore those. And don't ignore them just because you want the version that has potential, that you want the version that could theoretically be. Because keep in mind, until they show you that version, it is only in theory. The real person discarded you. The real person gaslit you and showed you no empathy when they discarded you and blindsided you and left you with a broken heart. Because that actually happened. You do deserve better than that. Don't sell yourself short. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself, and make sure that you are paying attention to the actual behaviors of the other person, not just their potential and not just their intent.